The following program, The Nightcap, is set for a mature audience. It may contain sexual content, adult beverages, wizards, sharp edges, random cat sightings, unidentified flying objects, identified flying objects, myths, the antidote, the cure for boredom, carnival attractions, number 47, your chicken schnitzel's ready, Mary Poppins' casket, and parking Nick's mustache that may cause lust. We recommend that all precautions be taken when listening to the Nightcap. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and most importantly, don't take life too serious, and have fun here on the Nightcap. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, welcome back to the Nightcap, coming alive around the world. Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet of ours, and our intergalactic listeners / viewers as well. We've sent you a probe. You should be getting us nice and clearly through the cameras there now. That's why tonight's program is called the Mars Rover Cam, because we're coming live from Mars right now. So welcome aboard, everybody from that planet. It's taken us a while to get to you, and we are super excited to be part of your day / night / whatever galaxy you're in. Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed time for the Nightcap. This is where things go wild and crazy, and just strap in. That's the only way to do it. Just strap in. There are so many things to get into tonight. So right there, on that part of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Marking Nick.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Nation. I hope you're all well.
So far, so good. How are you, good sir?
Late.
Late? Yeah, we are. That was my fault.
Yeah, I know.
That was my fault. We were doing a production meeting. I'm not sure if you were part of that, but there was a production meeting happening.
No, I'd probably refuse to be involved in anything as structured as that.
Yeah, that's a fair call. Speaking about things that are structured and well put together, right there in the centre part of the studio, she's of course the fiery redhead herself from the Crochet Division, Secret Agent Ness.
Me, yeah. Hi, everybody. Hi from Mars.
Hi from hi. We got our camera up there. You know, we put a lot of
fiery redhead planet.
Yeah, fiery redhead planet. We put a lot of money into that, and I'll tell you, we're super excited to be part of it. I'll tell you, there's a lot of people that claim to be excited about stuff, but we are actually excited by it. Nonetheless, big show tonight.
That's why you can only see us from above the waist.
That's exactly it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of other investments that went into that. I may have slept with a few people that I didn't know, but they had nothing to do with the mission. That was just a hobby of mine.
Yeah.
Big hello to each and every one of you around this wonderful planet. Let's get right down into it, because there is so much cool stuff. We've got a new segment coming up in a few minutes. We've got it all going on. We've got all our cool brands and that up for grabs. I did forget to put the UVC or UVG's UVC light up, and I do apologise. I didn't click until I'd already hit the go button. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's going to cost me. That's going to cost me arms and legs.
I will. Yeah.
Are you ready for tonight? Because there is some cool stuff to get into. Before we get into the segments and stuff, I want to show you. I want to show you this. This has been...
Hang on. Yeah. Has it been disclaimed?
Oh.
Is it signed off?
Oh, that's... Yeah. Oh, shit. We better do that, because we do not... We do not want the International Galactic of Armies to come after us. Especially because they're building a highway through this sector, which you may or may not be aware of.
Hyperspace bypass.
That's the one. Yeah, you've obviously read the plans for it.
They've been at the Galactic Council office for years.
Yeah, so it's been up on the wall. I'm surprised no one's read it yet, except for us. We obviously knew. terms and conditions apply. It's very important that we do this because, again, we do not want to be hunted like the thieves that we are. So let's get down to it. This is, of course, for you, each and every one of you out there listening and paying attention, watching us on replay and the whole kit. Take a deep breath with me. If you want to be part of the fun and excitement that is the Nightcap Nation, it is very easy to do. Simply jump on your Facebook computer type device and type in these 4 magical words.
Nightcap Nation.
Hit join now, and after 27 grueling weeks of Intergalactic Council training, you too can work out what Form 1A/D is, which is a blue form in case you're wondering, and then fill out those details to become part of the Nightcap Nation. You can even join the live chats that happen throughout the course of the program, and it's recommended that you do.
Too darn right it is. The chats, the
Facebook
chat that I concentrate on because couldn't be. I'd look silly trying to do the YouTube one. Front and centre, Dry Ray.
All right.
And Cray Ray.
Cray Ray.
Guinness too.
Yeah, Guinness, of course he will.
Got us.
And Jady Girl has had an unexpected friend come over. No, that's not right. A friend come over unexpectedly. That's Cat.
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 Girl.
We'll have to think of a name for it.
Yeah, so Jady Girl.
Cat count.
Cat.
Cat, yeah, Cat.
Let's call it Kit. Kit
yeah.
Cat.
Esquire's there.
Esquire's in the house.
Yeah, Jady Girl and Cat.
I know that the Tones is listening, but he had to have some ketamine earlier this week, and the fog's still mixing around in the head, and I can totally understand that.
Will not help.
Yeah. I consider myself a ketamine expert, being on it now for 5 years, so I understand completely. So he is watching / listening, but he's not sure where everything else is. So that's fair enough.
But he's off his damn tree.
He is off his damn tree, and all good luck to him. I'll tell you what, I'll do a show on ketamine just to make him feel better next time.
How do we know?
Well, that's exactly right. UVC watches, but he confessed to me that he doesn't understand how to watch and communicate at the same time, because every time he goes to communicate, the show stops because he's only doing it off his phone, so he can't have YouTube in the phone and all that sort of stuff. He's going to try and work out how to connect it to his telly or watch it on computer so he can jump in on the chat and stuff.
As long as we know he's there, it's all good.
That's exactly right. Mr. Elliott will be watching us on replay as well.
Dan usually watches on replay.
Yeah, US Marshall, the fisherman, all these wonderful people that watch us on replay. Harry Dent, everybody, all these wonderful people that are part of Marshall.
Is he related to Harvey?
He is, yeah, it's his cousin.
If it was Harvey, it was half.
Yeah.
Half brother Harry.
Of course, McLovin.
Yeah,
McLovin.
Bobbin's probably still there. Master Jedi Senate's probably there somewhere.
He's out in the city at the moment, kissing tourist open mouth on the lips.
And staying at the Holiday Inn.
And staying at the Holiday Inn. There's good glory holes at the Holiday Inn if you're ever up for it.
And Camo Cal.
And Camo Cal will be watching us on replay because he is back at work now. So hello to each and every one of you. It is a pleasure. And if you are hearing your name and you want to be mentioned on the program, jump into the Nightcap Nation. If you want to be added to the chat, let us know. We can add you to the chat as well. I think Buckles, or the Buckles that we call him, Willie Buckles, he was going to try and watch. There's another US fella possibly tuning in as well. He's Done It. It's the name, is the surname. So Done It. Been there. That could be his new name.
Been there, done it. Got the t-shirt.
Got the t-shirt and all. I like my t-shirt. It's a great shirt. We've got the skulls over here. We've got Chris Ledvolker chilling out. We've got Coca-Cola. Thanks to our friends at Think Spirit for them. Speaking about that, this has been a long time in the work, right? Because when we first started talking about making a cocktail for the Nightcap Nation, we had all these different ideas, and we've had different mixologists from around the globe working. You can actually do a full doctorate in mixology for the Nightcap Nation. It's its own course. I
think Dry Ray might have been into it this week, because I did see a picture of Dry Ray doubting something with Crystal Skull vodka.
Exactly.
And thank you, Cray.
Looking good, Parkin.
Oh, this one.
Oh, careful! That causes lust. It's in the disclaimer at the beginning of the show. God damn it! Does the skulls actually light up? No. This is the illusion of television.
Yeah, it's magic.
It is magic. Speaking about things that are magic, Kimatron, I'm going to give full credit here. Kimatron came up with an idea for the nightcap cocktail because there was a few different ideas. First idea is one that we're going to call the sunset, and it's got to have the at the front, the sunset. And we'll get into that one in the next couple of weeks or two because the mixologists are still working on that one. However, Kimatron recommended, why don't we try and make a cocktail that are in the colours of the Nightcap Nation? And I'm like, you know what, lady? Now I know who you are that lived in this house, and I like you. So let me present to you the very first made the Nightcap cocktail. And let me explain what is in the Nightcap cocktail. We've got Crystal Head vodka, duh. We've got regular full-strength Coca-Cola, but only a dash of. Yeah. We've then got grey ice cubes, which are actually lemon juice ice cubes that we created. So we put lemon juice into ice, and then we've got the wedge of, or actually it's not even a wedge, it's a full circle of lemon, which of course represents the yellowness of the... There we go, of that. And then we got a nice little yellow straw. Right, so this is the official Nightcap cocktail in a Coca-Cola glass, mind you. And let me tell you, that is really, really good. I wasn't sure how it all was going to mix together. It's just got enough lemon in it to make the vodka really pop. And you can't taste the sugarness or over sweetness of the Coca-Cola. So it matches just beautifully. I made a video, and I'll put it up in the chat later tonight, which shows how this was created for the very first time, my actual reaction for drinking it, and I'm not just prepping it up because of who gave it to us. But Jesus whizzes, that is bloody good. It's
Esquire's bemoaning the lack of a little umbrella.
Yeah.
If I had a little umbrella, I probably would have put it in there.
Well, you should get to know someone who works in a bottle shop.
It would come in handy.
Yeah.
The last guy I knew was a complete and utter dick.
Yeah.
Still know him. So there it is. That's the official Nightcap cocktail. If you have a bottle at home, feel free to make this. The ingredients were easy. Go get yourself a bit of lemon, some lemon juice, freeze your ice cubes, and then follow the steps that will be in the instruction video to follow.
Yeah.
New segment for tonight.
What?
Yeah, I heard 3 minutes before the show went on.
Ah, wonderful. This is going to be
That was
whole new thing for you. This is how important this meeting is. I've actually got, this is my little Bible. Everything that I think of to do with the Nightcap, I end up writing in this book. And, you know, there's not much in it.
No, it's only 128 pages.
Yeah, right. But there's everything in there from, you know, sketches of what the original set was going to look like. There's
Don't forget, he's got to write it in crayons.
Yeah. So I can remember it. You know, even like when we were building, when I was building, you know, how I wanted the hallway to go at the beginning of the show. Old lyrics and stuff end up on separate sheets, and they normally sit in here, but I've had to take them out because otherwise they would have gone everywhere throughout the show. But the reason I got that out.
Opus work of 13 or so. It's 13 of the Nightcap.
13 years, yeah, and I'm up to there.
So that's how scripted this show is.
That's how scripted it is. It's only because I'm getting older and I'm on ketamine every night that I need to start. If I have an idea, I need to write it down because I always tell Kimatron and she goes, write it down. So yeah, of course.
Secret agent Nez, Kit hates us.
Oh, well.
Oh, I'm really nice and funny. Oh, sucks to be you two.
Oh.
Really.
But there's check out this. This is some ideas of original skits that I wanted to do. Stuff my ride. Instead of pimp my ride, stuff my ride. Captain does dumb jobs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where that was going. Karaoke was a part of it at one stage.
Oh no, no.
Shit tourist spots. I think we should still do that one.
Yeah.
And here I am at Fitzroy's National Park. Tonight, new segment. Are you ready for it? Might as well just open it straight up, and then we'll explain it.
Sure. Yeah, I'd like to know.
All right, here we go. Headlines.
Right.
That opener took 12 hours to make.
Yeah.
Headlines. This is how it's going to work. I've got a list of headlines here that I've scoured the internet and small places of the globe to create. These are real headlines. Absolutely 100% true headlines. None of this is made up except for maybe the parts that go with it. Mm-hmm. What will happen is I will say what the headline is. Then, as a group, we'll try and work out what the actual story is. Right? Now you can maybe, and I'm not saying that you will, you can accumulate points if you know the story, and those points will go towards your question time points. Mm-hmm. How does that sound?
Even though she doesn't like us, I just added Kat to the group.
Oh,
that's. Ray thinks you're. Cray Ray, sorry.
Cray Ray. Dry Ray's actually currently making, I don't know how to pronounce the word, so I'm going to say spaghetti.
That's correct.
I'm not sure if that's what she's making, but I'm going to say spaghetti. Yeah. She's making Rogan Josh. Something foreign.
Rogan Josh.
All right. So again, I'll for those that weren't paying attention the first time around, I will say a headline. We'll figure out what. Yeah, that's what she's making.
I'm going out to a Greek restaurant on Tuesday night. Might be eating some
without me.
Oh. She doesn't like you that much.
And how can I like you?
Nobody likes me. Kit doesn't like me. You don't like me.
I could be the vodka talking, but I think you're all right.
It's okay, because I hate everybody.
Equally, hopefully. Okay, so let's try and figure out what these stories are. Number one, JB Hi-Fi. No, Hi-Fi even. So JB Hi-Fi. Secret weapon revealed. This is a real headline.
Yeah, so Tesla's Death Ray is now in mass production, and JB Hi-Fi bought the rights.
That's how I read it.
Really?
That's exactly how I read it. What about you, Secret Agent Ness? JB Hi-Fi. Join the North Koreans?
Yeah, that's right. And they're out to, get us. I can say that quite comfortably, knowing that they don't get the internet in North Korea.
That's true. We're not very popular there, I'll be honest with you.
I'm sure we would be.
I added it to the group, not the chat.
Lady
girl.
No, Jade added her to the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, she's trying to make it sound like I didn't add it. Yeah, because I've got a show to do.
How about this, right? Do you want to know what the secret weapon is?
What is it?
Well, it's first off not a Tesla, Death Ray. Sorry. And it's definitely nothing to do with the North Koreans. Although, I don't know, there could be some data left out on that. I don't know. I don't know much about the North Koreans, except for they make relatively good spaghetti. This is what their secret weapon is. When Amazon first came, Amazon, whatever it is, first came to Australia, everyone went, well, that's it. That's the death of modern shops and stuff like that. However, during the COVID, they invested a lot of money into the online experience via their website, and therefore have tripled their online sales intake in the last 12 months. That's their secret weapon. Online shopping. The same shit we've got.
You know what? We had our 5-day lockdown the other day. We're out of that now, fortunately, in Melbourne. We're back to normal life. Ish, yeah. The following day I was at work, and clearly I was dealing with an elderly woman who had learnt to do online shopping.
Oh, yeah. Did she buy a bell?
No. I think she might have had an extensive bell collection, because she was asking me about something she'd seen online and coming into the shop while she was running late for her bridge meeting, so she could go and play bridge.
Are they building a bridge down there in Sereno?
No, she's playing bridge because she's that old.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, and she wanted to buy some towels, and she wanted to get the discount that she'd seen online, and she said, so I have to say to you, shop 20 to get the discount. I'm like,
the fuck you on about?
Okay. I'm like, she's thinking there's some sort of secret handshake we need to do.
My husband's a Freemason.
Yeah, that's right. And I think if she had have yelled it would have come up in my mind being all caps.
Ding, 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 ding. I would have yelled out, you're a winner! Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
It's our secret word for today.
Top 20.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, old people and internets.
And bells.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, next one. China launches jets. And I don't know. I naturally assumed it was the gridiron team.
I'm thinking the Sharks and the Jets.
Where's
Side Story.
Where's Benny?
No, I reckon they're doing a massive stage production of West Side Story. Yeah. It's going to be touring all around China. It's going to go viral, just like COVID.
Hey, you jet! You bad man jet!
And it's not going to be the Puerto Ricans. No, it's going to be the Uyghurs.
What the hell, guy? What the hell?
Yeah, minority group.
Yeah, they call them that.
Yeah. We're going to have re-education camps. Yeah. We're going to let us snap our fingers. Parky Mig needs to go to one of those. Can you snap your fingers?
No.
Well, then it's that question.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I can't do it. Oh, yeah, I kind of can.
How do you...
Going poorly.
All right, Parkham, what do you reckon the story's about? China launches
Probably
jets.
probably the new fifth generation bomber.
Close, very close. It is to do with actual jets. However, they've launched 8 aircraft, or more to the point, aircraft ships, not aircraft carriers, into the South China Sea due to the dispute with Taiwan that's happening currently.
Aircraft ships.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know. I didn't write the story.
no, neither did anyone else who knows English. How it works.
Well, they've sent out eight aircraft. I'm not sure if they got eight aircraft carriers to their name. I don't know.
Yeah, of course that.
Well, then they've sent them out to the South China Sea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of things made in Taiwan.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of bring that up as a fact, more than anything else. Here you go. US clones endangered species.
There's a second Joe Biden.
Oh.
Said endangered, not old and decrepit.
Yeah, I'm saying endangered because
Mark
his
my
life.
words.
Yeah, his life is on the line now.
Yeah, mark my words, within the first 12 months he'll either have a debilitating accident or he'll die mysteriously.
Yeah.
And they'll get what they want.
Yeah.
All right.
He was front man to get them over the line.
Yeah. Caramello Koala for president.
Parking, what about you? What do you think the US clone...
Endangered species, bald eagles.
Bald eagles? Is there any reason to clone them if they're still alive?
No, I don't know, because they're still warm, I guess.
This is true. I tried to guess it when I read the headline. I thought, no, I'm not going to read ahead. I just want to try and figure out what it is, because there's hundreds of endangered species out there, and there's a lot of extinct. But I'm thinking, did they find the last actual Tassie tiger? Is that what we're looking at here? Is that where we're going? No, that's not it. Oh, maybe it's a semi-competent leader of a party. No, couldn't find. No, that's definitely not it either.
Never find one of them.
No. So I started bashing my head, and I thought, well, is it the fucking tree frog that you lick and it makes your dick go hard? Where are we up to? I really don't know where it is. And I'll tell you what, they would have probably should have put their money in the dick hardening frog. That's all I'm saying about it. Because they invested in the black-footed ferret. That sounds like a great idea to clone, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sure that's particularly special to the environment and nature in a general sense.
Yeah, it's probably one of those things that's relatively easy to clone because it probably hasn't got that much RNA and shit.
Yeah, and I suppose it's one of those things that even if you didn't have like the full genetic code of the black-footed ferret, you could just go and grab a real ferret, spray paint it, and go, well, if anyone asks.
Yeah, like Pepe Le Pew, just add some of
Oh, you can only spray his foot, though. Don't spray the whole body. They'll catch on to you if you do that.
Yeah, that's right. Cryro Stinky Cat.
Stinky Cat.
Stinky? Fucking Pepe Le Pew.
If you get a chance, if anyone that's online currently and get their hands on a photo of the black-footed ferret, you look how ugly this thing is. I've got drunk before and tried to make out with animals, but looking at the black-footed ferret, even I can't get that drunk. Responsibly.
Yeah.
Oh,
sounds very responsible.
Oh dear.
The black-footed ferret.
Allowed to say that these days?
What about this? What about this one? Influencer sells strange items, makes $1 million a month.
Influencer.
Sells their soul.
Anyone who's influenced by an influencer shouldn't be influenced by anything.
I agree with that. I can give
influencer sells boob implants, but only half of them because I shove the rest into their lips.
No, but they're making money every month from this.
Well, they get their implants every month.
Yeah, they do.
So they, got something to talk about instead of, selling their asses for shoes and belts and shit.
Yeah, they could sell their dirty knickers
I
to
can't.
Japan's vending machines.
I can't wait to tell you what it actually is. Cigarette Agent, what do you reckon the influencer is selling, making her $1 million a month?
Dirty knickers to Japan for vending machines.
I'll tell you what, that would have been probably the smarter idea, but influencer Belle Delphine.
What?
Belle Delphine is her name, and she sells her bath water, which is bullshit because it doesn't even taste that great, to make money online.
Right, yeah.
The world has more fuckwits in it than I thought.
Yeah.
She makes a...
Actually, right, by the way, love that comment.
What's that?
Kit reckons that a black-footed ferret sounds like the name of a stripper's vagina.
I think I knew a stripper called that. Only worked in strip. But how's that? She makes $1 million a month selling bath water. And get this, she's not even naked in the bath, right? She sits there in a little stupid fucking outfit thinking she's king bitch. Look, don't get me wrong, $1 million, good on her. As I said, water doesn't even taste that great. It's not worth the money. Don't go out and buy it. I've taken it off our online shop.
Question without notice, Captain. How the fuck does she ship it?
Yeah. How did it arrive for you?
How did you get yours?
eBay?
Just go by Australia Post. For 12 weeks delay.
I'm presuming she doesn't sell it by the tub load, like.
Or in a used Mount Franklin bottle or
Yeah,
something.
I think we should rename it. We should rename her Tub Girl.
She sits there and just blop, 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 blop. All right.
Yeah, like how much do you buy? Do you get like an eye drop worth, or do you,
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
vial like holy water.
shot glass with a fucking fork in it, or what?
Or do you get one of those big cubes?
Yeah, like where?
No, they use on farms.
Oh,
How do you reckon I got the ice cubes that grey?
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still not
Well,
worth the
you
price
know
tag.
what? She's an entrepreneur. $1 million a month.
$1 million a month.
$1 million a month. A million
What?
suckers. How much does she charge for this stuff?
Yeah, how much?
I don't know. I entered in a code and got mine.
Shop 20!
$1 million a month.
$1 million a month. And that's what she looks like, by the way. Esquire put a thing up. That's what she looks like in the nightcap chat.
yeah.
That's what that thing looks like. This is a good one. Feds. The federal police seized $12.8 million of Frosty Flakes.
What?
Cocaine cartels.
Oh, spot on. Well done.
Yeah.
Customs in Connecticut intercepted the packages heading to Hong Kong. Looked like a standard box of Frosty Flakes. When they opened it up, they're like, well, this is what Frosty Flakes is supposed to look like. This looks more cocaine-y flakes.
Terrific.
That's going to Honkers to go up there, Honker.
And this one, of course, we'll finish it up on this one. Greetings from Mars.
Hello.
No, that's the headline.
Oh, that'll be the new Rover. It's called Intrepid.
Yeah.
With the camera, no shit Sherlock.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you know what they look? Extra points if you can tell me what they're looking for. Extra points if you know what they're looking for.
Signs of ancient life.
Bingo. That's a bingo. All right.
What
They've even
about
taken
Uno?
pieces of rock from Australia to use as a
Yeah.
as like
The template.
yeah, template. Because the ancient rocks
Yeah.
from the centre of Australia.
Stromatolites,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. Like living rocks
Yeah.
from hundreds of thousands are what they are looking to compare for.
Yeah. There you go. I'm going to give you.
We got stromatolites and nobody else has.
Well, yeah.
Oh, fuck 'em.
I got that from drinking that water.
Stromatolites. I think you can get free for that.
Yeah. Actually, if you get that ultraviolet killing light, that will do it for you.
Oh,
It's the
yeah,
best way to get
yeah.
rid of them.
Yeah,
That's it. That's headlines. I'm going to give you both 31
Headlines.
points. I'm giving you both 31 points to go towards your end of the show points. I don't know. Question points. That will do. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, what's headlines?
Headlines. Lines of the
So are the ice cubes in the drink lemon infused ice cubes? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Thank you for that wonderful question. That's exactly what is in them. Right, so what I reckon we should do, boys and girls and children of all ages, let's go to a song, and when we come back, let's do a bit of question time.
Hey, nuclear blast!
Nuclear blast is later.
Okay.
Oh,
Don't go anywhere.
Hey, Dre, hang on. Dre Ray's drinking a nightcap.
Oh, is she? Is she actually drinking a nightcap?
Well, I don't think it's got the lemon infused ice cubes.
Guys,
How's
Michael
that?
Bolton is here.
Oh, great. Send him in.
yeah.
Hey guys,
That's a good
I'm really sorry I'm
bloody
late. I just got
drinking.
caught up watching the Pirates
Beautiful
of the
drink.
Caribbean
Well, that's
marathon.
all in
Have you
the
seen those
background.
things?
Oh, yeah.
Well, look, Dickie Nate's there.
Well, I listened to your
Hang on.
talk and I loved it. And I wrote you this.
Come back. Sorry, what were we doing?
You're playing a song.
I am. All right. Don't go anywhere.
Guys, Michael Bolton is here.
Oh, great. Send him in.
Hey, guys.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I'm really sorry I'm late. I just got caught up watching the Pirates of the Caribbean marathon. Have you seen those things?
Oh yeah. Those are great.
Well, I listened to your track, and I loved it. And I wrote you this big, sexy hook I think you're going to really dig.
Oh wow, that's awesome. You want to just lay it down?
Boys, let's get to it.
Here we go. Lonely Island, Michael Bolton. Night starts together on the track. The boys are back. The night starts now. Night starts now, baby, roll with us. Chicken snapping at the neck when we rolling up. Blow through the doors, ain't no holding up. Black card at the bar like I gives a fuck.
Ladies shifty eyed when we walk into the set. Fuck the fellas looking jealous, play the back and get wet. 3 pound in my waist, shank in my sock. You either get cut, get stuffed, or get shot.
This is the tale of Captain Jack Sparrow. Pirate so brave on the 7 seas.
What?
A mystical quest to the island of Tortuga. Raving like sway on the ocean breeze.
Yeah, that was kinda weird, but we're back in the club. Buying up the bar so the groupie show us love. Motherfucking Iceman, I'm the top gunner. Heater on blast, I'm the #1 stunner.
Jack Sparrow.
Watch it, girl, cause I ain't your Mr. Nice Guy. More like to meet you, take you home and fuck you twice, guy. All dressed up with nowhere to run. I know I make you feel crazy.
Now back to the good part. He was born. He yearned for adventure. Oh, Captain Jack.
Yeah.
Giving them what for. He's the pauper of the surf. The jester of Tortuga. Davy Jones' locker. What lies in store?
Yeah, seen the movie. Put your hands in the air and say hell yeah. Come on.
Captain Jack.
What?
Johnny Depp.
From the front to the back, say we count stacks. Come on.
David Jones. Giant Squid.
Michael Bolton, we're really gonna need you to focus up.
Roger that, let me try with another film.
Wait.
Life is a box of chocolates, and my name is Forrest Gump.
Not better.
Though I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, I give Jenny all my love.
Come on.
Okay, then I'm a legal aid. Aaron Brockovich is my name.
Oh, God.
And you can call me Scarface, snorting mountains of cocaine. You cockroaches wanna play rough? Okay, I'm reloaded. This is the tale of Tony Montana. Cubano flame with Miami nuts. On a race and white, a woman is polluted. This whole town's a pussy, just waiting to get fucked.
Turns out Michael Bolton is a major cinephile.
You complete me.
Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the Nightcap Question Time. Question Time. Oh, by the looks of it, it is just me, and it's indeed time for the Nightcap Question Time. This is how it will work for those that are playing along on the Nightcap Nation Facebook page. Join now. You'll find questions 1, 2, and 3. They've been up for a wonderful amount of time. The wonderful people of the Nightcap Nation have answered said questions throughout the course of the day. Then, here on this show, I'll ask the questions one by one, and as the other people make their way to the studio, they will utilise their names as buzzers in order to buzz in. I then will award a series of points. The person with the most points at the end of all 3 rounds wins the prestigious Question Time Championship belt, which is located... yeah. Where did they go? They're back. You're on mute. There you go. Where did you go?
I went to get some cocktail umbrellas to stick in my hair, but I didn't have any.
Oh, no.
So I got swizzle sticks.
Swizzle
and
sticks,
it reminded me of swizzle dicks.
I have one of them.
And Parking Nick was off busy making love to his tonic and gin.
No, I was having
I'm so manly drinking with that yellow straw.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You can borrow my fluoro orange swizzle dick if you want.
Oh, thank you very much. I do like a good swizzle dick. Mr. Buckley is out there listening to the show. He goes, howdy everybody, loves the show. Thought the music videos were super duper jumpy. Yeah, it is super duper jumpy. Do apologise about that. I thought I'd fixed it because I'd redone the bit rate.
Frosty flakes.
Been eating Frosty Flakes. It's one of those trial by errors. I'm just going to keep adjusting the videos until I get them into the right frame rate and stuff, and we'll just go from there. Question time. Are you ready to play?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it. Let's start with question number 1.
Ooh.
Question 1. Question 1. 1.
Question number 1. Here we go. Hands on your buzzers. As soon as I find where question 1 went. Here we go. Question number 1. What's a dumb question that you've been afraid? What? Oh, sorry. What's a question that you've been too afraid / embarrassed to ask?
Barking. How do girls work?
If you can get to the answer of that, I will give you all the points in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do girls work? That is an interesting question. Well, when Satan, right?
I can tell you exactly how girls work. They do the washing, they do the dishes, they make the sandwiches.
I do that
That's
in this house.
girls.
So that makes me a girl, does it? Oh, okay.
I was going to say, I'll do that in this house.
Yeah, but I do dishes, I do all the cooking. Yeah.
But you don't look good while doing it, Parking. I think that's the... I think that's the key. Apparently Buckley, you can see our handsome faces. How nice of you. Can you see the NCWF heavyweight title sitting over there? It's the champion of the ships, if anyone's still curious to know. Secret Agent Ness, according to a mixologist from Africa, you were next.
Yeah, well, I don't usually get afraid or embarrassed about things. And if it was something that it was private, I'd probably just look it up on the internet. And I was, really struggling. And I thought, you know what? I don't know how the internet works. Like, you type in a question. When I was a kid, you used to go to the library and, you'd go to the little...
Little index, yeah.
So, it's basically how it works.
Yeah, but
What's the ones and zeros?
how does it actually work?
Magic.
I always thought there was one big supercomputer, and when the internet plays up, they just go and switch it off and switch it back on, going, there you go, internet works again, guys, you're right.
Yeah, but how does it actually work? Is there a giant computer that, I ask Google, like saying, the Nightcap Live, is this shit for real?
No.
And it goes, let me see. And within seconds.
It's like, of course it is.
I guess it works on algorithms and keywords and, yeah, but...
And imagine somewhere like Google is your index box.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is. What that's done is already sent out its little bots to have a look for keywords and all that kind of thing. And when you type search in, it goes, it goes over there. The more words you put in.
Do you reckon...
Decimal system.
Jokes. Yeah.
Do you reckon that the old internet used to work the way like old switchboards where you'd ring in, hello switchboard, yes, hello internet, can you put me through to...
Remember dial-up?
Yeah.
No, I think it was like a microfiche where just gave you all of this big dump of information on a tiny little thing. You had to be using the scrolls to
excuse me, internet, can you put me through to Bad's Midget 5, please?
That's what I reckon. It's just a black box that sits on the top of Big Ben.
That's what I've heard.
Which is probably not quite.
And if you get too close to it, it gives you It's its protection.
Yeah.
All right. Giving you a series of points. You'll have to wait to the end of the 3 rounds to work out which all the points are. But you both, I gave you points, 31 points each, so you're both 31 points ahead of where you were before question 1. Here we go. Shall we see what the nation had to say?
Question 1. Question 1. 1.
So, again, do apologise about the graphics. Thought I had all the bitrate sorted out, but just hold in there. We'll get there. Here we go. Question number 1. What is the question that you've been too afraid / embarrassed to ask? Leading the charge is our good mate, Tommy Tucker. It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday.
He goes, I know that this should have been some funny responses, but he generally wanted to ask if anyone knows of a place that does adult swimming lessons because he can't swim. My dad. He'll just pick you up, toss you in there, mate. You'll work it out, don't you worry.
Yeah.
It worked for me and 7 of my sisters. Well, they were my sisters.
Yeah.
Only the strong will survive.
Correct.
Uh,
Yeah, I've just run out and put a link there, but he hasn't liked it or anything, so...
What ifs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like, maybe he drowned.
Mulder also answered as well, and he hasn't liked that either, so... don't want to learn.
No, that's it. Obviously, it's not that important to him.
Yeah, and Cray knows that the internet is all binary. There's only 10 types of people who know, who understand it, and those who don't.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense. I'm one of those people that don't
It's
understand.
a binary joke.
Yeah, it's a binary joke.
Ah.
Many 2 types of people. Yeah.
Harvey Dent, one of the most embarrassing / questions he was afraid to ask was, will you go out with me?
Oh.
And judging by the fact that he has spawned offspring, I'm guessing she said yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was asking.
Oh,
Oh, he could have been asking me. I'll go out with him. Where are we going? I'll go out with anyone. I don't care. I'm always up for anything. Can I bring my
you've been
vodka?
out with me.
Yeah, exactly. Can I bring...
That ice cream.
No.
I had an ice cream date with Master Jedi Senate not overly long ago.
Oh.
That was a good one. That was a really good man date. I went and watched Star Wars with him. We didn't see much of the movie, if you know what I'm saying, but, you know, we did the popcorn trick.
The old Greg Brady. Oh, first.
Cut the hole in the bottom of your popcorn.
Yeah.
I'll go on a date with anyone. As long as I can bring Crystal Head Vodka with me, I'll go wherever you need me. Hire me for birthdays. You don't even have to hire me. Just ask me to come. I'll come along. I'll be free entertainment. I don't give a shit.
Well, Tommy Tucker didn't invite you to his birthday, and that was yesterday.
Yeah, well, I sent him a message saying I'll come, and I never got a like or a comment. Esquire wants to know what exactly is Wang Chun. Wasn't that a Street Fighter character?
No, a Wang Chun is when you chun your wank. Duh.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Much easier, couldn't it?
No, you know what? That technically makes sense.
Yes, it does.
And
It might have
that's
something to do with those crispy noodles.
I'm,
Chang's crispy.
I'm technically correct, and that's the best kind of correct.
I actually thought it was a rap group, and it was the Wang Chun clan, but that's not right either.
Well, no.
What is Wang Chan? Wang Chan. I don't know.
Listen,
That's half as many as 2 Chan.
quarter of 4 Chan.
Yeah, quarter of 4 Chan.
Quarter of
Not
4
red.
Isn't that what Steven Seagal? Isn't that what he does? Wing Chan? No, it's Wang Chun. I don't know.
I don't know. Wang Chun.
Yeah, I don't know. Someone look it up and give us an answer, because now I want to know what Wang Chun is. Then we've got U.S. Marshal, hello to him and his wonderful family as well.
Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Where is the line between collecting and hoarding? Or hoarding? He's beginning to wonder.
I would suggest that the line collecting is when you have a whole bunch of stuff, and hoarding is you've got a whole bunch of stuff but you can't get into the room.
Yeah, that's a fair call. I don't think you can...
Your heart is full.
I don't think you can have too many axes.
No.
I got 6.
Yeah, well, see, that's 6 more than what I've had, because I had to donate all...
electric, I'd have to get an acoustic though.
Wrong axe.
Alfie's got special on electric acoustics coming up.
Yeah.
Get one. Get one.
Go and line up on Saturday morning.
I'll go have a look. I rebuilt a lawnmower last weekend, so I'm pretty sure I can handle an electric guitar.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, they're only small engines. I'm sure I can figure it out.
Yeah, you'll be right.
I don't know. Can you over collect Wang Chungs?
I don't think so.
It depends on the size of your wank.
I'm pretty sure a Wang Chung is an old.
Got a wang chung.
Everybody was Wang Chung fighting. I believe it's an old wooden ship used during the Civil War era.
Oh.
Ironically named.
More foot.
Throw the English off. Yeah.
Wang Chung are coming.
Hang up 2 lanterns.
If I play their cards right.
I thought she was a Street Fighter character, but that was Chung Li.
Okay.
Not Chung Li.
Not Chung Li. Wang Chung Li.
Street fights, I think.
Wasn't Wang Chung the new leader of the Jets? See, that's called a round joke, where we had a beginning and we brought it right back around.
That's normally what I do twice a night.
And if you guys buy it for me, I would be happy.
We were talking.
Tell you what, I'm not buying you anything, love.
Just don't.
Come on, chicken.
I want a DS.
Well, you're not asking nicely for starters. Come on,
please.
come back.
And I'm definitely not buying you a DS.
And a robot dog and an Apple Watch.
Chung Li was on the Discovery, according to Cray Ray. He does that pawn shops.
Yep. Yeah, he's on the Frosty Flakes too, quite a bit, I believe.
Yeah, he loves his Frosty Flakes. More foot, not to be confused with less foot. He goes, this is controversial, but when did ladies have balls? And he put a news article.
Since that lady arrived in the beauty shop with balls.
Yeah, that's pretty much where it started from.
Yeah.
And then spiraled out of control from there.
Yeah.
It's
if she had have rung him in advance and said, excuse me, I'm a post-op trans and I still got nuts, they'd have just said, we don't do nuts, and would have saved all the controversy.
Yeah.
It was waxy. Yeah.
We're not touching your junk, lady.
Yeah.
You salon designed for.
Why don't you go and jump into Leonard Skinner bus down there? He'll probably do it for you.
Yeah, excuse me, madam, we don't do balls.
Yeah, here's some Vico on your way.
Yeah. Oh my God! Is that a Wang Chung?
Here's some DP.
Yeah, that'll get it off.
Yeah.
Cray Ray wants to know what the G-spot is. He's heard that the female orgasm is something as well.
It's the 4th string down. G-string.
Yeah, that's probably the best spot to find it. Well, this is the G-spot, which is where the G-string would normally be connected to, I suppose.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. And he's heard that the female... He heard that the female...
Orgasm, I reckon.
I lost my...
You're losing your swizzles. Hang on, we all should have a look if this is how it's working. And he heard that the female orgasm is a thing. I've heard of that. That's something apparently a woman does when you're fucking her brains in. But, you know, how do you give a lady an orgasm? Who cares? Trey Ray wants to know, does everyone have an Uncle Bob? I have an Auntie Bob, but that was after the change.
Can she get her balls wet?
She did. I remember.
I don't.
No, I haven't got an Uncle Bob. I've got a cousin Robert, and he's got nephews and nieces, so technically he would be Uncle Bob. But he's not my Uncle Bob. But there's an Uncle Bob in the family if you're going to trace their lineage that way.
Yeah.
Kyle Elliott, love this one. The question was, am I first number? Am I first? As in, you know, number one. And he got the response from his wife going, yes. The rest were all 9s and 10s. So.
Because I read that, and I couldn't make sense of it. Now that I've heard it, it makes sense, and it's funny.
It's because it's him. Of course he's funny.
Yeah, it does, but it's just written down unusual.
Quick, give me an answer.
I don't know what the question was.
Kimatron just remembered that she forgot to answer the question. What is
First time ever.
What is a question that you're too embarrassed or afraid to ask? She's laughing. That can't be good.
Go for it.
Why did you marry your first wife?
Why did I marry my first wife? Well, that goes back to last show's questions. It was called the vodka years.
No, the other one. You forgot the other one.
And I drank a lot.
You forgot the other one.
No, it's not 8 years that yet. Well, you still got time to do the next two.
Okay, I'll go.
You're right. All right, I forgot you could
Get on it, Kimatron.
get on it, Camatron. Get that Wang Chung swinging. Next up is Jada Girl with I think my shower has a crush on me. It gets turned on every time I go into the bathroom. Like just into the bathroom? Because you'd think that sounds more like a leak than a problem with your shower. But she wants to.
Should she ask the shower out?
Well, it has filled her up
so.
before, hasn't it?
Yeah, it sure has. And I bet she gets wet every time she's in that shower.
Only because she has a feel every time she's in there.
Nice relationship.
Yeah. Remember that time she had a feel in the shower?
Yeah. Who can forget that?
Obviously not her.
Tell the world about it in the chat.
Yeah, we got half an hour of material out of that.
Let's come back to order.
No, Kit wants to know if she should go into the shower.
Yeah.
What? I get filled up if I go to the shower? You ripper!
Oh, yeah.
If you need me, I'll be brushing my teeth. Speaking about Kit, she's decided to give us an answer with where does the umbilical cord come from? This is a legit question. She's not actually blonde. She just wants to know. It's the connection from.
It's in your guts and then it comes out.
That's
Then
pretty
they
much it.
cut it off and tie it and knock it, and there's your belly button.
Yeah, I think it's shown to the placenta.
Yeah,
That's exactly right.
Ray's given an actual answer.
Cool.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the placenta.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what your belly button is.
Yep. Yeah, that was where you connect the through the placenta, which is the sac around the umbilical cord, passes nutrients, so go. And then once you're born, they tie it in a knot, and then about 2, maybe 3 weeks after, it falls off. Because you're left with about yay much. That's why some people have outies and some have innies, depending on where they tied the knot.
Yeah.
Unless you're like Glenn Logan, who hasn't got a belly button. That was because he was quite crook and they had to cut it out. And
I was going to say, I'm basically the same, yeah. All my surgery scars have basically removed mine.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, isn't it? I still got mine in case you want to borrow it or whatever.
Oh, I don't think so. I haven't missed it.
All right,
You know, all those jokes about belly buttons collecting lint. For me, thank you.
You make good cheese out of it, though. You get all the bacteria out of there. You rub it on a petri dish, and you're off and running.
I'm not taking that joke any further.
Mr. Buckles, Mr. Buckley, Willie Buckles, play with me, Willie. Here he is. He hates to ask because it's so sensitive, But what is the best
Subjective.
dog breed? Oh, subjective. But what is the best dog breed?
Subjective.
Depends on what you're after. You're after a dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely subjective.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And the answer is cat anyway. I'm not talking about kit. I'm talking about cat.
Not to be confused with, yeah. It is, I suppose it is
Best
subjective.
dog breed, whatever breed is best for your lifestyle and the dog's lifestyle, because what I always say, if you have a pet, it is your job to make that pet's life as good as it can be.
Mm-hmm. Spot on.
So if you leave, don't do what I went and did a quote in a previous job in a tiny little studio apartment. The lady had two smallish dogs, and they both had nappies on.
That's not good.
And I hated that woman, so I was glad to take her name.
Guinness is
Guinness, you are
yeah.
a
Guinness
beautiful
reckons
dog.
stuff across.
You stuff across. Whatever dog you get buckles, make sure it's happy.
Yeah,
Make
my
your lifestyle suit kids.
I'd stay away from the Wang Chuns. They're notoriously vicious.
Oh, nothing but trouble.
Yeah. I blame it on the schools. They're just not the same as what they. Yeah. Oh yeah, blame it on the boogie. But yeah, the Wing Chuns. If you're gonna get, or even if you can't get your hands on that, go the black-footed ferret. They're pretty much everywhere now.
Yeah, there's plenty of them now.
Yeah, fucking hates them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make more of it. I reckon.
And rescue, and correct, Guinness. Rescue a puppy. You're a good girl.
That's exactly right. I've rescued many puppies, mostly from fires that I've started.
I've rescued a few dogs in my day, but I was drunk and the pub was closed.
Yeah, I've rescued my fair share of bush pigs, but you know, everyone needs love in the dark.
Yeah.
On that night, that's of course the end of question one. I reckon we should go to a song, and when we come back, let's do question number deuce.
Yeah, right.
Or two, even.
Nuclear blast song.
It is by Leo from Frog Leap Studios. The only reason because of that is because the Nuclear Blast one that they sent me flagged and went red when I tried to upload it before, so I knew that it would shut down mid-song. So, but this is from Leo. So he's one of his. It actually was released today, to be precise.
Oh, wow.
And he's doing a duet with I don't know. You'll work it out as you're watching the video. Stay tuned. We'll be back in a jiffy.
So, roughly how long's the song, Captain?
If you were going to fit in that would be about now. Yeah, about 5.5.
An hour?
5.5.
5.5. That'll be just long enough for, I don't know, I'll think of something.
We'll be back.
There's nothing else you can do. I don't know where you're going, and I don't know why. Listen to your heart before you tell and go.
Question 2.
Bit of Leo. He's got a really cool, big, long last name.
Spanakopita?
Oh, not Morricone.
Yeah, that's the man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That video wasn't as glitchy, so I must be getting closer and closer to having the right mix of bitrate and frame rate.
Yay!
All right, getting there. While you're all there, I finished me drinky drink, right? So I've got put my ice cubes in. You get to see me do this. Get to see me do this live. Here we go. Bit of Crystal Head. Now, for those that don't know how to pour without a measuring cup, count to 3. So you go 1, 2, 3. Right, and that should be almost identical to a proper pour. See, over ice. Get out me leaded petrol here. Whack that in there. Got me ice cubes in there. Got me lemon in there. Oh, easy peasy lemon squeezy. As Parking enjoys his nice cold beverage, I'll enjoy my nice cold beverage. Oh, jeez, that's bloody good. It really is. I said, oh, I need a swizzle deck. Actually, I forgot to swizzle it with my little story thing. Now I got lemon juice hands. That is the worst superhero ever. Oh my god, it's lemon juice hands!
Yeah, keep robbing.
G'day, guys. Question number 2. Hands on your buzzers. Here we go. Fast round's a good round. What's something you should never run out of?
Parking.
Parking. 2 for 2.
Slaves for the afterlife.
Slaves for the afterlife. Who was it that was doing that? There was a bloke that...
and guitar riffs.
And guitar riffs? Alright, I'm going to give you...
Hi, Buckles.
Hi, Buckles! Buckles is in the chat! Added him in there. Look at that, we've grown. We've doubled our intake for tonight.
Yeah, you've added him in and he's off to sleep.
Good night, you jerk.
Don't forget to mute the chat. Otherwise you won't be sleeping.
You won't be sleeping ever again. Who was the dude? There was a dude I read about last night.
Serial killer?
No, not him. There was a serial killer, and he would kill, believing that who he killed would be his slaves in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember who.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Ramirez.
Could have been Ramirez, actually. Yeah, the Night Stalker. Yeah, it could have been him.
Yeah, pretty sure it was.
Either way.
Esquire, come on.
Lemon juice hands, man. He's got to put the squeeze on you. Secret Agent Ness, according to my notes from 2013, you were next.
Let's go back to the future. You should never run out of a sense of humour.
A sense of humour.
You've got to laugh at it, man. Otherwise, you're just going to go mad.
You go bloody mental, mate. Have a look at Kit. Have a look at Kit. She was having a shit day because she didn't know the nightcap existed. She woke up this morning going, my life's really incomplete. I feel there should be some kind of magical show that was invented 14 years ago that could be utilised to bring my humour from deep within inside my soul into the world.
She does only like one person on it.
Yeah, well, she's liking the best one. Let's face facts here.
Yeah, that's blurry, huh?
You sure that's lemon juice?
Well, I'm lemon juice man.
Oh, that has made her night.
Yeah, well,
Come on,
not-
you kid. Now go and have a shower.
Not you two, anyway. You better say that you like him, otherwise, jeez. We all remember what happened to Robert Ramirez when he said he didn't like parking, Nick.
Richard.
Yeah, him too. Roger was his mate.
Yeah, he changed his name. Oh yeah, no cats.
No
Zero
cats.
No.
Yeah, no, Pickles is asleep after having slashed my thumb.
Oh, she got our email.
Squirrels outside of my catio tonight catching bugs.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's where I put Campbell.
Yeah.
It's in the Campbell
Yeah,
cage.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like it. Giving you both some answers. Oh, sorry, some points even. Shall we see
Oh yeah.
what the nation
Had to
Had to
say.
Question 2. 2.
Has anyone else noticed bloody Esquire turns up in question 2?
Yeah. I'm not quite understanding it, but
I don't know. Just turns up in there. You'd be surprised who turns up in the question things.
yeah.
Leading the charge for this evening, what is something you should never run out of? Tommy Tucker! Patience. Well, he obviously ran out of patience because he didn't wait around to see where he could learn how to swim.
No,
Yeah, that's right.
no, he bought an old caravan too, and couldn't work out how to work the electrics in it. So
Well,
he's probably doing.
only if he knew a guy that knew caravans.
Yeah, I just take you lots of things about caravans. But he didn't bother asking.
Yeah, well, you'll be the first phone call I make.
Yeah.
I got this caravan. It's got wheels and shit. Does that sound right?
Probably.
Mother Dawn, something that you shouldn't never run out of. Toilet paper.
Oh, hi, Albert.
I bet.
And
No, I
Mother
got
Dawn.
my toilet paper delivery the other day, and
Yes.
I had to go and assist the van driver in finding our address because, you know, clearly being 3 doors down, he couldn't find our street number, so he had to call me. Despite the fact that we have it not only on the letterbox but also emblazoned on the front of the house.
Yeah.
But yeah, still couldn't find it.
Mm.
And when he was in the van,
Yeah,
and he was getting cartons of Who Gives a Crap out for me. And I noticed there was at least another 6 cartons of toilet paper in there as well.
Yeah.
Out of about the 10 boxes of things, they were all coming from Who Gives a Crap.
Mm.
Online toilet paper. Excellent stuff.
And they're not sponsors or anything, but
No.
they do good things. They donate half their profits to providing toilets for people who don't have them.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That is lovely.
Great sense of humour too.
Yeah, true.
All of it true and recommended.
Product I use and recommend. Very perfect.
Yes.
Well, you could be like McLovin. He ended up getting 2 emergency rolls in his mystery box. Because we give prizes out and shit on this show. A lot of people don't know that. But
Yeah.
we do.
Yeah.
Bet your kid didn't know that.
No, but she did what she does now.
Yeah.
She told her.
Bloody oath.
There goes that secret.
The Spagnolia is in the oven, 60 minutes to bake, according to Dre Ray.
Magnolia. I like it.
Oh, well, that's what I'm calling it.
Good enough.
More foot. More foot. Oxygen. You reckon you should never run out of oxygen.
Guys, if you
Yeah,
got
that's bad.
bracelets, do what I did. Make
Yeah, that'd be
handcuffs.
bad.
They are cool. Yeah, that would work. Yeah. I knew this.
But Captain, we're on Mars where there's far less oxygen, and have a look at us. We're
Well-
funny and shit.
Well, we did bring helium.
Yeah, true.
No, it's got the little thing that makes oxygen on there.
Oh, yes. I hope I didn't get out the US fighter jets, the OBOGs, onboard oxygen generating system, because that's killing people.
Oh. Well, I don't know that they did because they didn't call it
F-18s,
mobile.
F-35s.
It's called Moxie. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Moxie.
Maybe they mixed up the oxygen with the moxicillin. So all the fighter jets, they've done all right. They've done all right battling that cold. However, breathing's been a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
Now they've got a yeast infection.
Yeah, cleared up their thrush pretty quick, but
Oh, Cat!
cat,
She must have heard you, Cray Ray.
Yeah.
cat, one.
Yeah, get one off the Nightcap website, Jodie girl.
I'll have to put these back up there. They're not on the online shop at the moment.
Oh.
Because only the cool people get them.
Yeah.
You got to be issued a wristband lately.
Yeah.
You can't just buy your way into it. It's not a shirt. Things you should never run of. Harvey Dent. People that respect you.
Yep. But that's up to you. To be respectable, and people will respect you.
You're spot on.
Like if you're a flat out arsehole, no one will respect you no matter how much you want.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is true. I mean, just look at me. Next up is our good friend Moda.
Well, best answer.
Manners. Should never run out of manners. She doesn't say good manners, just manners in general.
Correct.
Unless she has a speech impediment and she's trying to say spanners, because she probably shouldn't run out of them either.
Or matters.
Or matters, yeah, like family matters.
No, if you run out of matter, there's nothing physical.
Ah, yeah, you're right.
Become metaphysical, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Metal!
Meadow. US Marshals reckon that you should never run out of chainsaw fuel, but just in case, keep a sharp axe. I'm guessing you meant to say, oh yeah, nearby. Yep.
Yeah.
Never hurts to have that.
No, never.
No, quite right. He's a practical man.
He is. He absolutely is. And you've got ice on Mars. Your hydrogen to get you on a pair of oxygen, of course. Oh yeah, that's right. So as this
To Earth.
as this melts, I seem to be getting stronger. I feel like I should go and fight someone.
Responsibly.
Responsibly, of course. I like this one. This is probably one of the best answers of the night. Crystal Head vodka, Coca-Cola, and fresh lemon. Because then you can mix them all together and get yourself a nice little party in your mouth.
Yeah. You can grow potatoes on Mars, according to Rover.
In The Martian.
Marvin?
Oh, yeah.
No, maybe The Martian.
I haven't seen it.
That actor. What's his
Yeah.
name?
Oh,
Dan
I can't
Aykroyd?
remember his
No,
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon. There he is. He's hey, geez, he looks pretty excited that he's made himself some bloody potatoes.
Potato, yeah.
He's probably like, shit, I should have brought a deep fryer. Or at least a knife.
An air fryer.
Or at least a knife to cut it.
Would an air fryer work in a no oxygen environment?
Well, he can make oxygen.
Well, it's got a fan.
It's got hydrogen.
This is a hypothetical.
Cray reckons you should never run out of fuel. Oh, and internet. You should always have enough internet.
Oh, I agree.
You can buy
I
in.
agree.
I heard rumour, I don't like to be sort of a guy that spreads rumours, but if you're looking to buy internet on the cheap, meet me at the top of Big Ben in London.
Shop 20, Big Ben.
Wear a hazmat suit because no one wants to get sick when we get up there, right? But nonetheless,
That's right. That's right.
I know someone, let's just say she's, I don't know, the head of some European country who, yeah, she'll meet you up the top there.
Yeah.
For some silver coin, you too can have your own internets to bring home.
Silver coin that probably has her head and face.
That's the one. That's exactly the one.
I was thinking of Mirth.
I was going to make a shirt going, don't Merkel the Urkel, but never mind. Dry reckons she'd never run out of floss because as soon as you don't have anything, you sure as hell desperately need some.
Yeah.
Never flossed in my life. It's never cost me any teeth.
I know about your dental care. Yeah.
I brush fucking morning and night and bloody ketamine and drugs and
Floss.
that one.
You don't floss.
I do the floss. Guinness reckons she should never run her schmeckles.
Yay!
Yeah.
Dry Ray and Cray Ray both laughed out loud at Matt Damon. Cole Elliott reckons you should never run out of condoms or herpes cream or gags if you're a stand-up.
Yeah.
You'd hate to get halfway through your set and then know you're completely out of condoms.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going to have to finish it here. But I'll give you a quote to finish off the rest of the week. And
Yeah.
like this cream on. Jody Girl reckons that you should never run out of phone battery. Yeah.
Like me, I'm on the charger right now.
Woo! So am I.
I'm not.
I need to strap myself to my charger lately. To my other one. That light's going to go out in a minute.
You had a new iPhone in April. What?
What?
Oh, which means by June these ones won't charge anymore.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
they did
right.
last time.
That's what they do every time.
Yeah.
Dre Ray went, oh fuck. I'm trying to work out what she's oh fucking. Is she ran out of condoms? Because I know a guy.
Maybe she just wanted you to swear.
Yeah, because my phone's vagina doesn't work anymore.
Ah, did you try blowing in it?
Yeah, that's
That's probably why it's broken.
Yeah.
It's a black-footed charging port.
Yeah.
It's known as.
Yeah, so I desperately had to get some photos of it for work. So I went and bought an inductive charger, and I'll never look back. Best thing ever.
All right. Take it. You heard it here first, folks.
Yep.
You never want to run out of battery when you're running low on condoms, because otherwise you've got nothing to fuck yourself with. You'll have to go back to the old original turn dial phone. You have to dial your own phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, operator. Can you put me through to vagina?
Yeah.
Kit reckons you should never run out of shit tickets. Oh, finally, someone else that calls them that.
Yeah.
I only heard last year when we went to, the first craziness of
massive lockdown.
Yeah, massive lockdown and buying.
Mm.
Yeah, I hadn't heard him called shit tickets before.
Yeah, you might remember parking back in the old batch house, and we had the list of rules up on the wall.
Yep.
And it was, you can use our shit tickets, but replace them.
Mm.
So if you're coming back for another, bring a roll of shit tickets with you. It's one of the best things to bring to a party. Go look, couldn't find a salad, but here's a couple of rolls of shit tickets, and you go, beauty. You know where they go.
Just don't put them in the esky fridge out the back.
Well, ladies, help yourself.
2 tags from Cray and Puerto Rico pullout from Esquire.
Kimatron is giving us the answer of coffee. You should never run out of coffee. That is a good one. H2O finishing up question number 2 for us with cheese. Should never run out of cheese. Especially if you're a mouse. Or you're dating a mouse.
Yeah. We're just trying to attract.
That's how I had my first mouse experience.
Didn't we all?
Met him at Disneyland. He was a big fella.
Yeah, cheese and rehypnol.
Anyway, I just think that I'm feeling like I'm on ketamine right now. Yeah.
Does parking look like a big mouse? Because if so, it means the drugs that we put in your drink starting to work.
You know it's pretty bad when one of the show's hosts is thinking, what the fuck's going on?
It's been a crazy show. It really has.
So,
It's been fun.
It's been really good. Actually, before we move on to the next song and then question 3, I hear that you're not here next week through the grapevine.
no, well, I will be here, but I won't be there.
Right, copy that.
Because for the first time in about 18 months, I'm seeing Secret Agent Mum and Secret Agent Dad. They're coming down. They're crossing the border. They're making it down to Victoria, coming down to Afghanistan.
Staying at the Holiday Inn.
10 of my Bay.
Yeah, that's right.
10 of my Bay.
And if all goes according to plan, they will be here on Saturday night. So I'm picking out parking Nick and the internet to the studio at the back. So we're hoping that the internet will work out there. We'll play with that during the week.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll pop in and say hi, but I'll be entertaining at the same time.
Yeah.
I like it.
Entertaining some adults responsibly.
For those that are unaware, back in 2016, we launched a campaign to free the worms.
Yeah.
It was a successful campaign because your mum farmed worms. She had a big worm farm.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stand for this injustice. I couldn't just sit back and watch another million worm lives get destroyed. Not on that.
Like good ethical worm husbandry.
Yeah. Not
giving them a better life.
Yeah, so was King Jong-un.
I reckon they would have had a better life with my mum.
Yeah,
than
well.
they would have had in the wild.
We won't know.
I had a very nurtureful, living with my parents.
A lot of those worms are now in witness protection. I just need to point that out. Because I'm happy to admit, 2 years later, she freed the worms from captivity. I feel like this was a successful campaign launched on behalf of the Nightcap. So find out what she's got held captive at the moment, and I'll start a campaign to get them out. Magnolias? Has she got a flower garden? Oh, fuck that up.
I think she's hoarding Spanakopodon.
That's the worst breed of dog to get, by the way.
Yeah, it's shocking, isn't it?
That is question 2 done. Let's go to a break. When we come back, bang, bang,
I
bang.
was asked what I did on the last break. I made a half-boiled cup of coffee and got Nick for him.
Ah. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Right.
Oh, you can if you want. I don't know. I'm not your fucking dad.
But Brian,
Oh, glad.
you know what they
Sing
say?
along if you know it.
Some things in life are bad. They can really make you mad. Other things just make you swear and curse. When you're chewing on life's gristle, don't grumble, give a whistle. And this'll help things turn out for the best. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Come on. Always look on the right side of life. For life is quite absurd, and death's the final word. You must always face the curtain with a bow. Forget about your scene, give the audience a grin. Enjoy it, it's your last chance anyhow. So always look on the bright side of death. Just before you draw your terminal breath. Life's a piece of shit when you look at it. Life's a laugh and death's a joke, it's true. You'll see it's all a show, keep 'em laughing as you go. Just remember that the last laugh is on you. And always look on the bright side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Come on, Brian, cheer up. Always look on the right side of life. Always look on the right side of life. Worst things happen to see, you know. Always look on the right side of life. What you got to lose, you know? You come from nothing, you're going back to nothing. What you lost? Nothing. Look on the right side of life. Nothing will come from nothing, you know what I say? Cheer up, you old bugger. Come on, give us a grin. There you are. See? The end of the film. Incidentally, this record's available in the foyer. Someone's got to live as well, you know. Who do you think pays for all this rubbish? Always look on make the money back, you know. I told him. I said to him, Bernie, I said, they'll never make that money back.
Question 3.
I do like how I put the lyrics to Question Time in the videos, in case you don't know.
Awesome.
You know when to do it. So I should get the bouncy ball to follow. Monty Python, Eric Idle. I love it. Question number 3. Hands on your buzzers. Let's keep this party rolling. What is an unlikely thing to hear or see on a cooking show?
Secret Agent next.
Secret Agent.
Hannibal Lecter as a judge.
Works for me. He would tell you what's a good Chianti to have with it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, whatever.
I don't know. It's one of those things. In case you're wondering. I've awarded you a series of points, Secret Agent S. Let's see. According to the Life of Brian, Parking Nick, you're next.
An unlikely thing to hear on a cooking show would be what I said when I got home from the supermarket and Secret Agent S said, "What are we having for dinner?" And I said, we're having bacon sandwiches with a side of pork and veal meatballs.
Squished down, so they're like mini rissoles.
I hear that one.
No.
You ought to go on that show.
You should. We call it Parking Nick's Souffle.
Delicious delights.
Well, it's bloody lovely.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Works. Oh, yeah. What about, right, so we showed you last week how to stuff the chicken, so join us next week when we show you how to fuck a turkey. Doing some animation. I'm not sure if that's the right score, but anyway, we'll give it a go. Why not? Oh, that's supposed to be a 9. Right, there we go. Yeah, that's where we go. Coming in at 2,940 is Parking Nick. Decimated by Secret Agent S on 3,131. Well done. The prestigious Question Time Championship belt is all yours to look at.
Yeah.
No one else is to look at it. No one.
We'll look at it through our laser eyes.
Yeah.
Special effects here on the nightcap.
Got it. It's about time we had some, I tell you.
Well, the cats aren't doing their work.
No. Shall we see what the nation?
What to say?
Roger, Roger.
Question 3.
Okay, letting the judge. Is a good mate tummy tucker again? What's an unlikely thing to hear on a cooking show? Phew, fuck me, that's hot. Mother Dawn, a vacuum cleaner.
Oh, good answer.
Is it correct? That would be a strange thing to see on a cooking show. Okay, well,
which reminds me of a meme I saw during the week, which went along the lines of, so here's a question for all you mind readers.
Yeah, I've seen that one doing the rounds. Next up, U.S. Marshal. U.S. Marshal. Don't hear this part. Hang on a sec. Don't hear this part. Go order a pizza for table 7 and from that place down the street. Yeah. The big chain place.
Yeah.
Buckles. Now, if he was awake, he'd hear his answer.
Yeah, he would.
For this healthy.
We got a replay.
Exactly right. For this healthy recipe, just grabbed any tin sauce that you can find. Doesn't really matter.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that.
Credit to your fava beans.
Yeah.
Harvey Dent. Until I saw Nats. Until I saw Nats What I Reckon, I never expected. Just put
that must be a show.
Yeah, it must be. Just put this shit into that shit.
There is a black metal chef on YouTube.
Is there really?
Yeah.
This
A
YouTube.
bit later on, I'll put a link in the chat.
Tell you what, this YouTube's got some stuff on it.
He's a black metaler who does recipes. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh shit!
Like proper chef.
It's probably Matt What I Reckon.
Yeah.
It looks like he's pretty
yeah.
Yourself.
There you go.
What about if Nigella Lawson just comes out going, "Hi, I'm Nigella Lawson, and I've ran out of sexual innuendos for this piece, so I'm just going to cook this pasta with me tits out."
That is.
Yeah, then she'd be out of talent.
I'd still probably watch it. I'll be making my own condensed milk if you get my drift. Straight from the horse's mouth.
Unfortunately, I get your drift.
Esquire. And there we have it, my recipe for Korean meatballs. And if you ask me, they really are the dog's bollocks.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. UVG, who's watching the program, by the way.
Oh, UVG.
Oh, fuck, this is horrible.
I do like that.
I think I better go and get Uber Eats.
Yeah.
I've actually always wanted to see that on a cooking show where they go, okay, just taste the sauce. And then, like, because whoever the host is, he doesn't want to try the fucking sauce. He's not keen on it. But he still has to go, that's really good. You can taste the thumbtacks.
Or even worse on those infomercial ads where they're like selling an air fryer or whatever. Oh God, they make some hideous looking food and they pull it out and what's that woman's name? Well, watched one the other day.
Roz.
Yeah,
Roz
no,
Switzer.
not Roz Switzer, but anyway.
Oh, the other one.
Yeah,
Moira.
Moira's still around. I can't believe it.
Moira McLean.
Yeah,
Still going.
Aaron McLean show.
She's at work.
And saying how delicious it is. Yeah.
She needs to get hold of the Black-Footed Ferret Society and they can help her out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just sprinkle a little bit on top like that, and voila, fairy bread.
Fairy bread.
Fairy bread. Now you can cut your bread in either triangles or rectangles. You know, the decision's totally yours. You know, whatever tickles your fancy.
You can cut it in 2 or 4, depending on how hungry the kids are.
Yeah, exactly. You can even go to little squares if you can.
No crusts.
Yeah. Crust or no crusts.
If you want to be really cute, you could use a heart-shaped cookie cutter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's hard to tell what it really looks like when you push in a heart-shaped cookie cutter, because the heart's really just like an oblong, and it just doesn't look the same with it. Dre Ray, Fukin de Nukin. Chop, 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 banana before and the chicken.
And the spatticle butter.
You know, I reckon he's the guy that names shit at IKEA.
Yeah.
What's this? This is the Fanukanukan.
We've got an IKEA cabinet on the wall, and we call it the Hoover Stank.
Isn't that what we invented, the Fanuganug?
The Fanuganug,
yeah, the Fanuganug. Which is, can you remember?
Yeah, the underside of a period table or something.
Yeah, the underside of a coffee table where the knock of wood has been added in.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's the Fanuganug, in case you're wondering. Peyton Pennington.
Yes.
Yeah.
Free, far, and off, and chip, chop, chop. You wouldn't want him giving weather reports, would you? I don't think he's speaking real English.
Oh, if you turn a love, big boobs.
Yeah, it is too. Nothing wrong with having big titties on your bread.
No.
Unless you're in the, children's burn ward or something, I don't know.
I don't know. I gotta try something. Find out which bits are working still.
Here's some tit singers. Hope you feel better.
That's okay, they're not toasted.
There it is, joke of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Just there's a line, and then we ram through that bitch.
Slow it down.
Absolutely.
Cray Ray, that's not how we stuff a bird. Oh, there's some Crystal Head vodka turning up in the chat.
There is.
Tell you what, this show is this show is so much better on Crystal Head vodka. Let me be honest.
Responsibly.
Responsibly.
Oh, screwdriver. Oh, right.
The old-fashioned screwdriver.
Yeah. He's obviously had a few because only one word there's correct.
Crystal Head vodka will do that to you.
Apparently so.
Guinness. And now, dish it up and place it on the floor. Your amazing Hoovervark. Handvark, because she's such a good girl.
Oh, you are a good girl. You're a good girl.
Esquire. Or you can turn big titties upside down and it looks like you've got a heart. Okay, we need someone who's got big titties to give this a try for us.
Stand on your head in the corner.
Any big-titted people, doesn't matter if boy or girl, doesn't really matter. Go prop yourself up in the corner. We need to suss this out. We'll draw the line for you. You just need to give us the artwork. Carl Elliott. Where the fuck are my false teeth? Hang on. Check the soup. Jada Girl, don't tell anyone, but I actually didn't cook this. I ordered Uber Eats before the show started screening and made you think I cooked it. I like the people that go, and this is, of course, that's how we finish this beautiful turkey and all the trimmings. Now we'll pop that in the oven. Now that's going to take a while. So here's one I prepared earlier. Horse shit, mate. The one you just put in there is not going to look anything like the one that you've just put out of that magical drawer.
It's like there's a woman on the Coles ads who's teaching us to cook and whatever. Or some crap, and anyway, she's always sitting down on her back porch or something, and anyway, she doesn't even get up, and all of a sudden, she says, I'll go and put this in the oven, and then she just still sitting down on her back porch, she just brings one out that's already cooked.
Yeah, that's where I keep my oven.
Yeah, like, what has she got a lackeys? Does a PA go and put in the oven for? I don't.
Nigella Lawson just needs the work, mate.
She's standing up. And at first I thought this woman might have been, challenged in some way. I thought it might have been, it might have been inclusive. She might have been in a wheelchair.
No, just lazy old lady.
Lazy, yeah. Yeah.
Kit reckons someone chopping off their finger. Probably don't want to see that on your cooking show.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, mate, you've had Hannibal Lecter's the judge.
Yeah.
What? Hang on a minute. One's if they're making finger sandwiches.
I'll get up to the 10th round at
least. And Kimatron's and Kimatron's been watching Kathleen Knight's cooking show, How to Cook a Human Head. Nothing better than watching Kathleen Knight's cooking show. That's where I learnt. Look her up, people.
We deserve to know more about her.
No.
We certainly do. She's one of the most prolific serial killers. Well, not serial killer, but cannibal.
Yeah, pretty.
Australia's only cannibal.
Good at what she chose to do.
Yeah. Look, if
You work in a slaughterhouse.
that's it.
There's your first clue that someone's fucked in the head, by the way.
Yeah.
Works in an abattoir.
Look, it's when someone, you got to love what you do, and she thoroughly enjoyed what she does.
She what? What?
And she was an angry woman.
Yeah, she was pretty upset with him.
Yeah.
Just a tad. And UVG finishing up question number 3, which we'll finish up question time, going an in-skull dish.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
serve it in the head of your enemy. Here you go. Check out this chili. Enjoy that. It also sort of reminds me of... well, first off, that finished up question number 3, which of course finishes up question time for us. We should probably do a Cole Elliott in a sec, but before we do,
Yeah.
it always reminds me... I've said this joke previously on the show. When when a serial killer or you know a person's been caught in the city in their town, and they interview all the neighbours, going, "Oh, it's such a shame. He was such a lovely guy." Well, of course he was. He was doing what he loved.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, enjoying life.
Living his dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you walk out there, you go, hey, Jim, how are you? I'm just living life to the fullest. He's got someone in his house.
And they always, he kept to himself. He was pretty quiet. Well, of course he was. He was cutting people up.
He's on a rape dungeon.
Don't want to go down the pub and have half a dozen jugs of beer and go, well, guess what I do when I'm not at work?
He just kept to himself. He had a rape dungeon. I wouldn't leave the house either. He never came over for barbecues. He's too busy cooking his own meat.
Yeah.
What I reckon we should do, let's go to a bit of Cole Elliott. When we come back, let's say our goodbyes.
Yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Oh, you can. I don't know.
Now this is a story of destiny. Clyde, the sign man of the CRB. The near-forgotten hero who stands there with his sign. He keeps that traffic moving down the line. Now Clyde had a rival, his name was Fergus Fred. His job was on the shovel, he never got ahead. He was jealous, green with envy, he was sneaky and he lied. He put some dirty tricks to take that job from Clyde. The gang was sitting talking, eating sangers at lunchtime, when Fergus snuck away to tamper with Clyde's sign. Now Clyde was unsuspecting, little did he know that Fergus, with an evil laugh, painted on an extra go. Now poor old Clyde had a sign that said go, but now it says go on both sides. With his trusty walkie-talkie and his big jacket on, and his brand new Polaroids to shade his eyes. Now Giuseppe and Maria, unsuspecting up the road, had hit the veggie market. They were carrying a load. They saw the sign, said men at work. Go slow, Giuseppe said. And as they passed, they heard the laugh. The evil laugh of Fred. Poor old Clyde had a sign that said go, but now it says go on both sides. With his trusty walkie-talkie and his pink jacket on, and his brand new Polaroids to shade his eyes.
Breaker, this is the duck. It's not really the duck, it's Arnold. You got a copy of me, Clyde? Let it clear, Arnold. Clyde, stop the bitch truck. I've got an 18-wheeler coming the other way.
In the Maria, land in the foot.
Clyde, stop.
Now Clyde has joined that road gang in the sky. Instead of all the traffic, he directs the angels by. Next time you see a sign man out in the dust and flies, don't blow your horn or carry on. Could be the son of Clyde. Son of Clyde, son of Clyde, son of Clyde. Poor old Clyde had a sign that said go, but now it says go on both sides. With his trusty walkie-talkie and his big jacket on, and his brand new Polaroids to shade his eyes. Poor old Clyde had a sign that said go, but now it says go on both sides. With his trusty walkie-talkie and his big jacket on, and his brand new Polaroids to shade his eyes.
I tell you what, Clyde from the CRB. Cole Elliott, here on the Nightcap. is it unbelievable that we've got one of the biggest TikTok influencers in the world on our show?
Yeah.
And I'm sure he was a comedian way before that, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
What if, well over 1 million a week.
Oh, easy. Easy. And that one tastes like bloody honey milk.
Yeah.
It really does.
Crystal Head vodka.
Incredible something. But hey.
UVG should get hold of this belter Finn and go, look, if you're going to send your water out like that, probably should sterilise it first. Here's a UVG light. Knock yourself up.
Yeah.
You'll be laughing.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people extract her DNA from it and clone it.
Yeah, well, maybe she is the black-footed ferret.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a black ferret in that water, that's for sure.
Oh! It does bring us to that time of the night where we say, time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
And in 12 minutes, the Spager Coaster is almost ready to come out of the oven.
The Spadacopter.
Yeah, it's been...
I think they should follow some nice galactic burrito.
Yeah. Okay.
Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, no, he's from Syria.
Gaddafi.
No,
He's from Libyan. Sorry.
No, he's dead now.
Yeah. Nice gun, though.
No, Getafe is Spanish soccer club.
Oh.
I'm talking desserts.
No, they're playing at City.
Yeah, that's probably the best place to play. Do they play in the whole city, or have they got a stadium that they go at?
No, generally in a stadium. Sometimes they go to other ones, but never in the dessert.
So they just don't rock up to Giuseppe's house going, hey mate, we're here to play soccer.
Giuseppe would be bloody happy because he's Italian for a start and he's Spanish, so they've come a long way. You better let him in.
Come on in. It's good to have yous.
Yeah.
It does bring us to that time of the night.
Come on.
Come on. I like it. It's like how Jesus loves you meant something completely different in a Mexican prison.
Yeah.
On that note, it has been an absolute pearler of a show. Hopefully we've got new listeners that will stay. They'll come back next week. Like Kit, she's in the chat now. She needs to come back next week. We'll put the kettle on something. I'll put it on on the bench or something.
Good idea.
It's the best place to put a kettle.
Put it in Giuseppe's house.
Giuseppe, he's a bit busy lately. He's got a soccer team that he just won't leave.
Right. Yeah, I'll come all the way from Spain. He can't get rid of them.
And they did come over on the Costa Cordia, so
Costa Concordia.
Yeah, no, the accordion version.
Yeah, that's how it wound up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolutely pearl of a night. We're big fans of you, so thank you for being big fans of us.
Absolutely.
And of course, we're down to Secret Agent Ness sort of next week, but I feel like we're gaining quiet.
Yeah, well, you enjoy that.
No, it'll be quite lonely. I don't like parking that much. I'm still waiting for someone to send us some upside down boobs.
Yeah,
Okay.
Big Throw didn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe UVG can have a crack at it.
Yeah, have you got big boobs, UVG?
It's got
It's
boobs.
an upside down shot of them, and we'll put the love part on them upside down.
We'll draw it. This is a new one that's doing the trend too, where girls grab their boobs and they do this, make the love heart out of their boob. Or is that just the trend I'm trying to start? I don't know. We'll see how it pans out.
Last trend you were doing. Sitting on the lounge, Ace of Spades.
Oh,
Ace of
yeah.
Spades.
Jack up your ring hole or something.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that turned out to be the weirdest thing in history.
Ladies and gentlemen, on that side of the studio, he's of course the Lord of Rock and Roll and the King of all that is metal. It is Barking Ned.
Good evening, Captain. Good evening, Nation. I hope everyone's had a fun night. I have, and
Living the dream.
Come back.
Come back.
Please, even if you don't like me, come back.
Oh, she'll like you next week.
No.
This guy's having ketamine dreams, I think. We're all dreaming of ketamine and frosted flakes.
Right there in the centre part of this studio, she's of course from the Crochet Division and the Udall Division. It is of course the fiery redhead herself, Secret Agent S.
That's me, and I hope that you all have an awesome week.
We'll give it a
know
go.
I will, because I'm going to be on holidays. Yeah!
On this day, I see clearly.
My dad's a winner.
5 days of lockdown have prepped me
Yeah.
for 9 days of annual leave.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Hooray for leave! Let us know during the week what your mums have been holding captive ever since she had to free the worms, and we'll free them.
Yeah, I'll try and find out.
Yeah. You can be the secret squirrel on the inside.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, she came through in the last song.
Right. We're going to leave you with these wonderful passing words which have been handed down from generation upon generation, which is simply, you have been the Nightcap Nation, I've been your captain, and they've been Parking Nick and Secret Agent S, and until next week, the Nightcap, it's a lot better than
the
Shouting in the studio.
Good night!